Alright, guess I'll make another video, because why not? It's kind of, I guess it's not really a response, but it's kind of just along the lines. Angry Vegan Cyclist left me a comment saying, oh, enjoy being a lying loser or something. Like, I don't get it, but basically it's because he just assumed I was one or some sort of loser because of the philosophy of antinatalism. And I'm like, no, it's not the case. And I told him pretty much my life in a general sense, like, I'm debt free. I own my own place. I own my own car. And I'm looking everything I'm looking around. I mean, I paid for it. I bought. I live on my own. I got a pretty high paying job. All that shit. Yeah, I'm not a virgin. There you go. There's another thing to throw in there. Yeah, wow. Like this is some hard as hell things to do. Really, it's really not. You can do it. It's not unbelievable. I never claimed to be Jeff Bezos or something. Like, I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna dwell on that too long, but still. But to me, the problem is, like, you got to define a winner for me to compare it to. Like, what are we defining a winner as? Like, is there like a set number of achievements? Like, do I got to stick my dick in X amount of pussies? Do I got to have X amount of zeros in my bank account? Do I have to have X amount of billboards with my name on it? Do I have to have, you know, how many people are going to be jumping when I say jump? Like, like how high does a corpse mountain have to be for me to stand on? For something to start flashing up in the sky saying, you're a winner. You won. Winner. You did it. Winner. You're a big time winner. Like, there's nothing like that. There's no winners, really. There's just, you lose or you lose really bad. Like, I mean, fuck. I don't understand how hard it is to grasp, but yeah, I mean, there's no like basically a winner as far as life is concerned is once you're born and all that, you may you raise your offspring, then you die, and then your offspring do the same thing ad infinitum, just forever. That's winning. That's life's version of winning, and nobody really wins necessarily. The win is to keep playing the game, as far as life is concerned. Like, that's basically it. I mean, I don't know what else to fucking say about it, honestly. I mean, you could look at like super successful people out there, like just think of like Robin Williams or something, or like Anthony Bourdain, Chris Cornell. That wasn't that long ago. What's his name? I think it's Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park, something like that. Those guys were super successful, household names. Well, maybe not the Lincoln Park guy, but the rest of them household names. Everybody knew who they were. I mean, I personally kind of like Robin Williams, some of his stuff. I mean, I didn't find his comedy that funny, but his movies weren't bad, and all that sort of stuff. And these guys all killed themselves. Like, they made it to the top of the mountain, and then they jumped off. They did it. They got everything they could possibly get in the world. Like, every worldly thing that you could want, they got in spades. So I don't understand this whole thing about winning, because they won, quotes, won, and then they just said, well, that's not good enough, and just said, fuck it, I'm done. Like, yeah, I mean, the whole point of life is to keep striving for something. And once you get it all, there's nothing to do. There is nothing for you left to do, really. I mean, in a way, I wish you were right, AVC. I wish I was a fucking loser. I wish I was like a incel or something. Like somebody who just didn't have what he wanted. Because at least then I'd have something to go for. Like, at this point, all I'd like what am I going for at this point in my life? Like maybe another zero in my bank account, or I guess some chick I can stand to be with. I mean, that's about it. I can't think of anything else. Maybe, fuck, I guess I could throw something else in there. Go to Europe or something, or go visit some exotic destination and be disappointed in new and exotic ways. Like, yeah, I mean, I could do a lot of that stuff if I really wanted to, but if I know once I do, it's just downhill even further for me. Like I don't get it. I don't even know what a winner is. I've never seen one. I've never met one. Like and that's also another thing. Like you can lose really fast and really badly. Like I'll just take a couple examples out of my life because fuck it, it's my channel. But last year I was nearly killed twice, and it would have been horrible deaths. Let's just put it that way. Um, Both involved a job I was in. quit that job, thankfully. But basically, I was nearly crushed to death by slabs of granite inside of a shipping container. I couldn't see it coming. Thankfully, the lull operator was paying attention, and I managed to bail. Me and another guy. Yeah, you're not getting out of a 12,000 pound rock falling on top of you, or bundle of rocks, I guess. And then another incident whereas I think it was like a roughly 1,000 pound slab of quartz fell on top of me. And if I didn't move out of the way within, like if I didn't move the way I did as fast as I did, I would be dead because it would have hit my organs, my internal organs. Instead, of just got my lower half and left me crippled for 3 months. So that was fun. Enjoyed that. And yeah, those were insanely fast instances. It was put together, they may have totaled out to be like 5 or 6 seconds. And those could have changed my life forever. I mean, one of them kind of did because I can't run or anything anymore. But still, like, yeah, you can lose quick and dirty. Like, that's how it is. You can build up everything in your life only to just see it washed away in front of you, just taken out. And yeah, you got to ask yourself: is that a good? Is it a good idea to bring someone else into that? And I would say no, a big fat no. there's there's nothing to like. You're not missing out on anything, is what I'm saying. If I wasn't born, I wouldn't miss it. If there's like some sort of like realm where babies are just waiting to come in, I probably would have said fuck no. I'm gonna see if I can find a better reality to exist in, other than this. Unless I'm paying for my sins somehow, I don't see why I would pick this. But yeah, it's just the way you're made. Like you just want to keep going. It's just a game of need and lack, or yeah, need, lack, and then you get it. You lack something, 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 you get it. Until finally, it's just over. That's basically how most people live their lives. I'm certainly no exception to that because there's really not a whole hell of a lot to do here. I mean, I think Schopenhauer was right when he said it'd be a good idea just to erase the notion that the world had a great deal to offer you, because it don't. It doesn't really have that much. Once you get what you need and all that stuff, or you do what you want, it's really not as satisfying as you think. Like, I don't know, it's like being a kid and you want to be an adult, and then when you're an adult, you want to be a kid. If you're single and then you get into a relationship, you want to be single again. At least I do. And then when you're single, sometimes you wish, man, I wish I had someone to come home to. That kind of crap. Like, you never are really happy. So you got to just kind of pick which level of pain is acceptable to you. And that's really it, because there's nowhere to go but down. After a certain point, there's just nowhere to go but down and out. I mean, I'm thankful that I wasn't born to like some super rich family, honestly, because I would just be bored out of my fucking skull half the time. At least at the level of life I'm at, which honestly is pretty good compared to what most of humanity's had to go through and all that. I'm just glad that I have something, I guess, to look forward to or something to strive for a little bit, so I'm not just bored out of my fucking skull and getting fucked up all the time. But yeah, anyways, I think that's the point here. Like, yeah, you just lose it all in a minute, and it's really nothing to throw someone else into, I guess, is what I'm trying to say in a long-winded way. Just don't put somebody else here. You could, yeah, I mean, I guess Angry Vegan Cyclist is right. Like, don't be just balled up in a corner and crying all the time. Like, there's no point to that, really. I mean, you can, but you'll get over it eventually. I mean, I don't think I've ever really got to that point. Maybe a couple times in my life, but yeah, I mean, once you get over it, just go play the game and then realize that everything you do is just going to turn to dust in your hands at some point. And don't bring someone else here to just trundle along until they're ground up and thrown away, basically. I think that's about it. Have a good one.